I've been doing intermittent fasting for past 5-6 months, and in this video I will share with you my experience. First time I heard about intermittent fasting was a couple of years ago. I thought, great, you eat for 8 hours and you don't eat for 16 hours and you're going to lose weight. So I would give myself a large pizza, ice cream, some soft drinks and snacks on top of that. And I thought, great, I'm gonna lose weight now. But unfortunately it's not that simple and I ended up gaining even more weight. Intermittent fasting is when for a certain period of time you don't consume any food. The most popular one is 16-8. When you don't eat for 16 hours and then you only consume food in the 8-hour period. There's also 18-6, 24, and then there's what's called the warrior diet or 1 meal a day diet, where you just have one big meal a day. There are a few more variations, like when you consume only 500 calories for a couple of days, or once a week you don't eat for 24 hours at all. So the science behind intermittent fasting is every time you consume food, your body produces insulin. The more insulin you have in your blood, the more fat your body is going to store. By not consuming calories for a certain amount of time, your insulin levels are going to drop and your growth hormone will increase. The growth hormone is the one that converts your calories into energy, and insulin is the one that stores fat. The more growth hormone you have in your system, the less fat your body is going to store. Now all of this science sounds great, but the problem is if you don't create a calorie deficit, you're not going to lose weight. So the reason I do intermittent fasting is because I find it easy. You eat for 8 hours and then you don't eat for 16 hours. Or you eat for 4 hours and then you don't eat for 20 hours. Also, what I like about it, it helps me to keep my calorie intake a lot lower. Usually I have 2 meals a day, light breakfast around noon, and then dinner in the evening. Also, I noticed that my body feels less bloated and I feel a lot better in general. In theory, the best diet for intermittent fasting is low carb, high fat, but I try to eat a little bit of everything. The important part here is the calorie deficit. I stopped snacking every day and I drastically reduced my sugar intake. Before I used to eat ice cream every day, and now I don't eat ice cream. I used to drink a can of Coke every day, and I only have like maybe 1 or 2 a week. Occasionally I will do a 24-hour fast, usually every 2 weeks, just because it makes me feel better. Another benefit of intermittent fasting is it kept my food costs by at least half, maybe even 3 times. Will intermittent fasting work for you? I don't know, but you won't find out if you don't try.
You're like a drug that I just can't deny, giving me the best high. My body's shaking every time you get into my mind. Like a fire burning wild in my heart. Take me far away in the dark. Only you can show me how to come alive. I feel shit.
Today is going to be a short vlog, although it took me only 5 hours to edit yesterday's video. But today I feel kind of tired. Last couple of days it was like 34-35 degrees and really humid. But it rained really heavy last night, so hopefully the weather is gonna go back to normal. It's a little too early for the sunset, so I'm gonna go walk the beach. Recently I started walking more for my weight loss, so eventually at some point I could start running again.